We all know all too well that no one is immune from the many effects of COVID-19. Lieutenant General Mike Linigan is the CEO of Wounded Warrior Project. He's here with some news of a major financial commitment. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me on, Elsa.
So I wanted to start out with the beginning. Tell us about this sizable commitment that Wounded Warrior Project is making to warriors.
Well, Elsa, over the last couple of weeks, we've really faced this corona pandemic as a nation. One of the things that's become plainly obvious to us at the Wounded Warrior Project is many of our veterans, especially those veterans, suffering in isolation, they're facing increased financial hardship due to being laid off or furloughs. The coronavirus and the layoffs don't discriminate between veteran or non-veteran, but it really exacerbates the challenges they're facing, both in their own rehabilitation and recovery, but also with isolation and the effects of this, negative financial situation. So based on conversations with many of them, many hundreds, thousands of them, we've decided to commit today to $10 million in immediate financial need payments of $1,000 each to 10,000 of the most at-risk families that apply for help from us through our connection with them by email. Again, limited to the resources we have at hand and to the alumni that we currently serve.
And will this give you the ability to help all warriors who apply?
No, it definitely won't. I mean, we're going to reach out to all 170,000 that we currently serve by email, solicit their feedback on a survey to find out, specifics, peculiars about their lost employment or income, or the loss of employment or income in their household. Many of their spouses have lost jobs. Many of the caregiver situations have broken down because of this period of social isolation. And then we are going to ask them just a few simple questions about some of their immediate need for food, clothing, shelter, utilities, rent, mortgage payments. And after a quick assessment, we'll send out checks to the first 10,000. We do hope in the coming weeks to raise additional resources to maybe serve the next 10,000. We're not sure how many applications we get. We know we're going to get more than 10,000, but we can meet the need of 10,000 today. And as we reach out in the coming weeks to corporations and foundations to match that amount, maybe we can serve more.
And I'm also wondering, is corporate America helping in this effort?
Not yet, and we've not asked them to. We really kept the program under wraps in this first phase because we really are focused on the veterans we serve, the wounded, ill, and injured service members that are currently part of Wounded Warrior Project. Again, that's that 170,000. Our focus in the first phase is to get that money out to them as quick as possible so that they don't become even at greater risk. Starting at the end of this week, next week, we're going to reach out to foundations and corporations that might want to help. And we've actually established an email address for them if they're interested. They can write to us at WWP COVID Relief at woundedwarriorproject.org. Connect with us, and we'll get them connected to try and perhaps expand the program beyond the 10,000 and 10 million we're going to award in the next week. Go to our website at woundedwarriorproject.org. Again, woundedwarriorproject.org. Lots of information on our website about how to get involved, engaged, take part in some of our outreach activities, and certainly contribute to our mission. Our veterans have done a lot for our country over the last 20 years and certainly throughout the history of our country. Serving them now at their greatest time of need is a great challenge, but it's also an opportunity for us to show them how much we care for what they've done in our past.
What other ways is the Wounded Warrior Project helping warriors during this COVID-19 pandemic?
Over the past couple months, we've really shifted and pivoted all of our programs that are usually done face-to-face in areas of mental health, physical health and wellness, financial education, jobs programs, benefits counseling. All that is normally done face-to-face. Over the past couple of weeks, we've shifted all that program delivery to a virtual environment. We're now doing our connection events over the internet, which is kind of neat. All of our peer support groups are starting to meet over Zoom and other online platforms, Facebook Lives, Facebook group chats. Our physical health and wellness challenges are being delivered virtually with in-home challenges where we're using household items as weights. We're doing cooking and nutrition classes. We're really keeping our veterans as engaged as possible. Many of our veteran and many of our benefits and financial services are already provided remotely, so they've not been affected. But we're really looking to innovate in ways that help keep veterans connected, because we really know isolation, when coupled with financial stress, when coupled with mental health challenges, really is a perfect storm, a negative cocktail we're trying to break up.
Lieutenant General Mike Lennington, thank you so much for being with us. Really appreciate it. And we will be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.